Hi, everybody. Welcome. We're going to be doing a guided healing today. So if you are sitting on the ground, just sit upright. If you are sitting in a chair, you can place both of your feet on the ground. And just take a moment here. Find that tall spine. If you want to, close your eyes just for a moment or soften your gaze. Take a deep breath. We'll take 3 breaths. Just feeling the ground underneath you. Take another breath into your belly, feeling the body. And taking another breath to feel the space all around you and essentially the cosmos, the upper world, the guides that are with us. Connect to our higher self. From here, we're going to have you need your feet and your hands. So you want to bring your hands together and just give a little, get some friction going, get some heat going. And we're going to just connect the palms of our hands. And we're going to intend that we're sending a white light or whatever color or element that you like to work with between your hands. And we'll start with whatever foot feels right to you first. So right or left, and you're going to sandwich your foot. So the bottom of the foot and the top of the foot with the palms of the hand. And just take a moment here. So we're going to intend to send energy between our hands and let our foot, bottom and top chakras receive this energy as much as is needed. We don't need to force anything. Just open to allowing and receiving and paying attention to what you feel. Maybe you will find that you see symbols or colors in your mind's eye, or you might feel a tingling or a heat around your hands. Just pay attention. And if you don't feel or see anything, it's totally fine. Just trust this is working. Your intention is number 1 with any of this work. Take some deep breaths if that feels natural for you. We'll bring the top hand to the ankle. Take some deep breaths. And when you're ready, you're going to bring the bottom hand to the ankle and the top hand to the knee. So you might notice some areas where you want to stay longer. Feel free to do that. And just pay attention when you do get that sensation where those areas are. If you are taking notes, you can jot that down real quick while we're in this, just so you can go back later and address those areas. If you are not able to get your foot up onto your leg, you can just send the energy down with your hands to your feet and to your shins. When you're ready, we'll shift bottom hand to the knee, top hand to the hip. You can bring your foot back down if it's up on your knee. Take another deep breath. We'll switch to the other foot when you're ready. So you're just sandwiching the foot with the hands and intending that the hands are sending this energy between them and that your foot is receiving this energy. And again, just notice any sensations in the hands or the foot, any images or words or ideas that just pop into your head when you get kind of an inspiration coming in. Those are things to pay attention to. When you're ready, we'll take the top hand to the ankle. See if you can feel that energy between the hands. Take another deep breath. From here, again, that hand on the ankle is going to move to the knee, and the bottom hand moves to the ankle. Take another deep breath. And we'll switch again. So the bottom hand to the knee and the top hand to the hip. Take a deep breath. When you're ready, we'll shift again. So left hand to left hip, right hand to right hip. Starting to connect in with your lower chakras. So you might work with a red or an orange color right now for that space between the hips. Maybe also going all the way down the legs, staying connected to that circuit. Deep breath. And let's take both hands and cross them so your palms are crisscrossed right over top of each other. We're going to intend to connect with our root chakra, which is about 6 inches below the bottom of our body, between our knees, and the color red. So if the colors resonate for you, bring those in. See the color red coming from your hands and allowing the bottom of your body, your root chakra, or your physical body, your legs, just to receive that feeling tone, that red, rich color. You might even see it go all the way down the legs and connect into the earth. Maybe that red color is pulling out things you don't need from your legs, from your root chakra. Anything that is in the way of you being in the present moment, each and every moment. Take a nice deep breath and gently switch. So you're pulling a little bit away from that chakra. You can shake your hands out if you need to clear them or rub them together, anything like that. And we'll shift to the sacral chakra. So the space between the hips and areas of the low belly. It's going to be the color red. If you prefer to just continue to work with a white light color, that's fine, or an element. Follow your intuition and listen to what your body, your chakras, your energy centers are saying that they need the most. But if you're just beginning and you're just practicing and you're just kind of checking things out, maybe just go with that orange color. See how it feels just to have your hands placed right here toward that low belly. You can have some space between your body and your hands, or if you prefer, you can have your hands on your body. Also, if you feel that the back needs to be addressed, you can bring the hand behind and connect the hands that way. Another deep breath. Stay a little longer here if you need to, if you're feeling like this area is really getting a lot, receiving a lot from this application. And when you're ready to, just gently, again, pull the hands away, maybe clear them, shake them if you need to. If you don't need to, you can just shift to the next chakra, to solar plexus. So hand over hand, chakras of the hands connecting to the chakra of the solar plexus and seeing a beautiful yellow color. So if you're not familiar with the chakras, of course they go in rainbow colors like that as we go up the ladder, up the spine. Here again, the option if you would like or need to put the hand behind the back. You can always intend that you receive in the back from the front. So if you are working with those colors, just tuning into that bright, brilliant yellow color, feeling that, feeling tone of that color, and inviting your solar plexus to receive that medicine, that color. Another deep breath. When you're ready to, shifting, clearing hands if needed. On up to the heart. So right in the center of the chest, you can, again, the hands can stack, and you can work with a vibrant green color or a rose color if that feels more appropriate for your heart right now. Take a few deep breaths, just stay here. Another deep breath, and on the exhale, we're going to bring the hands forward and turn the palms in to hold the wrists. Just sending a white light or working with that green color, because this is the circuit, of our heart between the hands and the arms. Hands can be out in front of you or down, up to you. When you're ready, we'll shift to the elbows. And one of my favorite parts, bringing hands to the shoulders, giving yourself a hug. So that circuit of the heart. Let's take the bottom hand and just switch it. So we're just going to switch and give ourselves a little bit longer hug. From here, let's shift and we'll bring it to the throat. Surprise, there's a kitty in the room. We're at the flying cat. Of course, there's a cat in the room. So that beautiful blue color, just sending a beautiful blue color in front and back. If you want to put, again, the hand behind, or just intend that both front and back receive that blue color. Take a nice deep breath. And shifting again. Hands come to the third eye, one of the most famous chakras of all, the brow chakra. And seeing a beautiful indigo color, so a deep, rich violet blue. Again, if you prefer, you can work from front and back. Take a few more breaths. And again, deep breath. When you're ready, we'll shift. If you need to give your arms a break for a moment, and then we'll take the arms up and overhead. So again, the palms together and connecting to the very top crown of the head. Just do your best to try to line that up. Again, your intention is number one with this work, so it's okay if we don't do the technique perfectly. As long as you're listening to your body, you're paying attention, you have the intention and it's clear. And that is how it works. And just sending you can work with that white light again. You can work with a little bit more of an iridescent kind of white light, all colors like that in that white light. And just again, paying attention to what you feel. Any images or words or even sounds that come into your mind's eye or inner hearing. Or if you are more of a kinesthetic person, it might be a warmth or a tingling, not just because our arms are up. Take another deep breath. Now let's take it up to the chakras above us. So we're going to turn the palms just up. So we're going to keep the arms up. Yeah, if you need a break, go for it. You can release the arms. Otherwise, when you're ready, you're going to bring the hands back. I don't know if you can see, right? And they're going to turn up to the heavens and connecting to your energy field here, as well as your guides, again, your higher self, the wisdom that you already have connection to. We just kind of forget. Nice deep breath again. And let's slowly release. We'll bring the hands out to the sides and just intending to be with that bubble of energy all around us. Let's bring the hands back up and bring the hands forward out in front of you. And from here, so to feel the back body, there's a couple ways that you can go. You can do the same thing from the front, intend that you're checking the back and feeling the back and sending that energy in. Or what has worked for me lately is imagining that I'm sitting in front of myself and I can feel the back body. So I can check in like that, or I can send an energy like that. So let's take the hands back up one more time and we'll do the sides again. So just send that white light all the way through as you come through your field. If you notice any areas where you feel something a little different or off, or maybe you feel a cool or a heat somewhere like that, let's bring it up and forward. So it's kind of an assessment and an application. Both of these techniques are. So just noticing where you feel maybe a rift or kind of a staticky or anything like that. And then checking the back. So either way, whatever way works for you, if you want to kind of check the back, imagine that it's in front of you, or imagine that you are in front of yourself. And you're using that active imagination to check in. Once you're done with that, let's shake the hands. Clear that. You can rub them together or shake them for a little bit. And let's bring the hands back to the body. So bringing the right hand to the heart, left hand to the belly. Feet on the ground if you're seated in a chair. If you're cross-legged or on the ground, just feel the bottom of the body connecting to the earth. So connect to the earth. Take a deep breath. Just as we opened, we'll close like that. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll bring our awareness to our belly, our body, our heart. Take a deep breath. And exhale. And then bringing that awareness to the upper realms, to our guides, to our field, and the greater, connections that we have in this time and space. Deep breath. And bringing all of that to your heart, let's cross the hands at the heart. Deep breath here. Thank you for coming today. We're done. So drink a lot of water, at least one whole glass of water from here to help move the energy that you shifted. Epsom salt bath and dry brushing are practices that I definitely recommend. Eating really nutritious food. You might feel a little extra tired after this. You might feel a little extra hungry. You might feel really energized. Just depends on where you are and what has shifted for you. So just, again, if you noticed areas that felt interesting or different, if you want to take a note real quick, just so you remember, and you can go back and work in those areas again. Thank you so much for joining today. I will see you again soon.